You really have a death wish. You stayed at Drunken Immortal Tower and still refused to pay?
Miss, that's not fair.
About last night.
Cut the crap.
Pay up.
I'm rushing to Zhuanyuan sect for the entrance test. I was in a hurry.
Zhuanyuan sect.
Even if you're going to see the Jade Emperor himself, you still have to pay for the room. What's all the noise? It's early in the morning. Are you trying to ruin my business?
Oh, young master, did our girls
fail to serve you well? The service was excellent. I just left in a hurry and didn't bring any money. You're joking, right? Anyone who comes to Drunken Immortal Tower would bring money. Put it on the Yanzhou Zhou family's tab. My father will send someone to pay. Take care, young Master Zhou. May young Master Zhou claim victory and enter the immortal sect.
Mama,
What do you know? That's the top cultivation family in Yanzhou, the Zhou family. They could crush us 100 times with one finger. The Yanzhou Zhou family. What a reputation. Too bad, I'm not really a young master of the Zhou family. I'm Zhou Yan, a sucker who just found an antique, but hadn't even cashed it in before becoming a transmigrator's unlucky fool. I came to this cultivation world and became the Yanzhou cultivation family's young master's servant and double. The original Zhou Yan was traveling with the young master to Zhuanyuan sect, the top sect in Yanzhou, when their enemies ambushed them and wiped them out. They both died on the road. Going back to the Zhou family means certain death. Running away means being hunted down. So I have no choice but to use my looks to impersonate this Zhou family genius and join Zhuanyuan sect. To stay alive, I have to keep up the act. Silence. Today is the day Zhuanyuan sect opens its doors for disciples. All applicants, recommended or not, must test their spiritual roots with the spirit stone. Oh no, they actually test spiritual roots? The real Zhou Yan has a top-grade spiritual root. The sect has his records. I'm stuck with the worst mixed spiritual root.
I'm dead.
Junior sister Qingyi, look at all those lively children down there. They've got so much energy. Just say what you mean, senior brother. Stop beating around the bush. You and your attitude. I mean, there are quite a few promising seedlings this time. You really don't plan to take a disciple and pass on your legacy? I heard the Zhou family's genius from Yanzhou is here too. They say he has a top-grade fire spiritual root. He's a fine prospect. So what if he has a top-grade spiritual root? I choose disciples based on chemistry.
I'd rather have none than settle.
Unlike you, senior brother, who welcomes anything that walks through the door. Oh my gosh, I have a mid-grade spiritual root. Low-grade spiritual root. Looks like I'm stuck in the outer sect. What do I do? Should I run now?
No, I can't. I won't get away.
This mirror came with me when I transmigrated. Fatal danger detected. Borrow future results. To survive this calamity? Borrow future results?
What does that mean?
Next. There's no time to think. I'm dead either way. Might as well take the gamble. Yes. I choose yes. The karma sword can reverse cause and effect. It foretells a future result and supplies the cause in the present. The result borrowed must be something you may achieve in the future. After borrowing it, you must make up the corresponding training within the deadline. Otherwise, karma will backfire. Foresee the future. Use the Tao fruit as the cause. Sounds nice. Isn't this just cultivating on credit? You in the back. What are you waiting for? Step up and test yourself. I can't test my spiritual root. That means I'm dead. If I'm borrowing, I might as well borrow big. I need to make a huge spectacle. so they ignore my spiritual root and admit me by exception. Let's do this. Among cultivators, sword cultivators are the sharpest. Karma sword. I want to borrow all my future sword cultivation. A heavenly spiritual root. Completely pure. Our sect actually produced a heavenly spiritual root. A heavenly spiritual root is a sign of Xuanyuan's sect's rise. Her talent matches my cultivation method. She should become my disciple. Bull, aren't you a body cultivator? She should be my disciple. What do you think, junior sister? A gem like this. And if you don't act now, she'd be gone for good. A heavenly spiritual root, that's all. It's not like I've never seen one. Silence. What's your name? Which Xuanyuan sect elder do you wish to follow? Disciple Luo Bingshan. Since I was young, I've heard of Peak Master Han Jiufeng's renown. You are peerless and free from convention. You earned great fame as a woman and became my only guiding star. I wish to join Senior Jiu Qing of Hanzhou Peak. At least you have good taste, little girl. In that case, my sword. My sword is trembling. Is this enlightenment? He's breaking through to foundation establishment. And that sword intent? He attained enlightenment in front of everyone and broke through on the spot. Enlightenment in public? In 500 years of cultivation. I've never heard of such a thing. How resilient must this boy's mind be to see through his inner demons in such noise? The heavens favor Xuanyuan's sect. The Zhou family's genius has comprehension, unmatched in all history. Unmatched in all history. He attained enlightenment. He actually successfully borrowed 83 years of future sword cultivation, broke through to foundation establishment, comprehended the rudiments of sword intent. Karmic debt, 100 years of sword training. Repayment deadline, 3 years. Warning, overdue debt will trigger karmic backlash. Special methods can speed up repayment. Damn, I overdid it. I have to repay 100 years of training in 3 years. This mirror knows how to charge interest. What's your name? Disciple Zhou Yan. Zhou Yan? The one from the Yunzhou Zhou family? From this day forward, you will join my Hanzhou Peak as my personal disciple. What? What? Ah, junior sister Jiyu, you can't. He's a natural-born sword genius. Sending him to Hanzhou Peak would bury his talent. Don't be ridiculous, junior sister. He belongs under Spirit Sword Peak. What? Is my Hanzhou Peak unworthy of this genius? Tell me, will you join my sect? Wait. I only wanted to avoid the spiritual root test. I never expected the big shots to notice me. Senior, think carefully before you speak. Disciple Zhou Yan pays respects to master. Good disciple. See, he said yes. Why has this wicked woman come to our righteous sect?
Exactly.
She acts no differently from a demonic sect disciple. Come, follow me back to the mountain. Peak Master Jiu, please wait. Disciple Luo Bingshuan humbly asks you to reconsider. Oh, reconsider what? I have a heavenly spiritual root and devote myself wholly to the Tao. All I wish is to join Hanzhou Peak. Why did you choose him instead of me? A celestial spirit root is quite impressive, but it still falls within reason. Though he only has an upper-grade spirit root, his comprehension is heaven-defying. This is the Tao we're talking about. Could it be that my celestial spirit root really means nothing next to him? All right, junior sister. Stop teasing him. Luo Bingshuan, your aptitude is exceptional. Since Peak Master Jiu won't take you, how about I take you as my direct disciple? Your disciple, Luo Bingshuan, greets her master. Zhou Yan, right? I'll prove one thing for sure. Senior Jiu made the wrong choice. Is she holding a grudge against me? Damn, I'm a victim too. Let's go. Slow down, damn it. Keep up. Why does my master seem kind of shady? These are your initiation gifts. You're giving me gifts already? This is a top-grade spirit-stabilizing pill. It can stabilize your current realm and speed up your cultivation. This is the Frostlight record. It's the cultivation method I practice. It will keep you safe before the divine transformation realm. The basic Zhou family technique cultivated before divine transformation? This heart formula only reaches the key refining stage. And don't even get me started on cultivation pills. Is this how geniuses get treated? This is the heaven-piercing sword art. It's Sword Peak Lin's secret art. Sword Peak Lin? Well, I don't practice swordsmanship. But I won this sword manual from that old fool at Sword Peak Lin. Master, there's something I don't understand. Go ahead. Why did you take me as your disciple? I wanted to, so I did. The path of immortal cultivation is about mastering techniques, but even more so, mastering the heart. Though your spirit root is only upper grade, barely enough to get started, you achieve sudden enlightenment in one day. That proves your comprehension is heaven-defying. Your potential is no worse than a celestial spirit root. You may even surpass one. That makes sense. But the problem is, none of what you said is actually true. Listen closely. I, Jiu Qingyi, either take no disciples, or once I take one, they must be the best genius of their generation. Damn it, I'm on a pirate ship now. How can a fake like me stand out? Let's set a few small goals for you first. What kind? In 1 month, the new disciples will have a tournament to test their progress. That girl was clearly holding back her anger. I won't have her make me look bad. From now on, You have to stay ahead of her. This is all your fault. Why am I the one taking the blame? Within 1 year, your swordsmanship must surpass Sword Peak Lin's direct disciple. Within 2 years, become the #1 disciple in the sect. The sect's sacred sun position has also been vacant for years. I was the sacred maiden back then, so you can't fall behind either. You must claim the position within 3 years. Just say you want me dead? If you can't accomplish even these things, I'll hold you accountable myself. This disciple won't let you down, Master. If I confess I'm a fake now, I'll probably die even faster. I can only take it 1 step at a time. You may leave. In 7 days, I'll personally test your progress in the heaven-piercing sword art and frostlight record. Ion is already waiting outside. Should take you to your direct disciple's cave. Master, about the cultivation method and sword art. Won't you teach me a little? Number. If you can achieve sudden enlightenment in 1 day, can't you understand 2 simple techniques? Even a celestial spirit root needs to be taught bit by bit. What a hassle. Why else would I choose you? That's enough. In 7 days, don't disappoint me. What can I do in 7 days with a mixed spirit root? And I still haven't repaid the karmic debt from the causal sword. This isn't discipleship. It's clearly a road with no return. Senior Brother Joe, this servant is Ayun. By order of the Peak Master, I've come to escort you to your cave. I'll also attend to you personally from now on. Thank you. The spiritual energy is so dense. Of course, Senior Brother. This place is called Cloud Depth, Unknown Place. It's the only direct disciples' cave on the peak. It contains a high-grade spirit-gathering formation that draws in the spiritual energy from several miles around. This is the Jadewater Spirit Spring, formed from a hidden spirit vein. Cultivating or bathing in it not only cleanses the body of impurities, but also speeds up spiritual energy recovery and nourishes the soul. This is your personal alchemy room, Senior Brother. The pill furnace is connected to an earth-fire spirit vein. The flames are pure, steady, and stable. The Peak Master has prepared enough medicinal materials for Foundation Establishment disciples. This is the sword testing bottle. It's forged from black iron crystal and can withstand a full power attack below the core formation stage. It's perfect for practicing your sword art anytime. Senior Brother, this is the cave's control hub. You can use it to turn on or turn off all restrictions and formations. This servant lives in the maid quarters outside. If you need anything, just summon me anytime. Got it? A direct disciple's cave really is luxurious, but for me right now, it's nothing short of a prison. Whatever, if I die, at least I'll die well fed. I can enjoy this place for at least 7 days. First, let me see what only a major sect's direct disciple can use. And what makes it so special? This spiritual energy is incredibly pure. These pills are probably better than what the original young master ever ate. That feels great. Damn, in just this short while, I've repaid 100 years of karmic debt. talent, techniques, external aids. This karmic repayment rate really can stack. I need to calculate this carefully. The spirit gathering formation and spirit pills, a top-tier cultivation method. With all three combined, my cultivation speed is over 100 times faster than before.
Hurry up, Mobay.
A day has 12 double hours. After setting aside sleep and meals, I can cultivate swordsmanship for 9 double hours a day.
10 years.
By that calculation, the 100 years of swordsmanship karmic debt could be repaid in just 10 years. Great! No, 10 years is still too long. The causal sword's repayment deadline is only 3 years. What determines the repayment speed is talent, cultivation methods, and support items. Besides the quality of a cultivation method, its cultivation level matters too. If I cultivate these two methods to a higher level, could the repayment efficiency skyrocket again? No, I need to test it. Causal sword manifest. I've broken through to foundation establishment. I actually gained 80 years of lifespan. I can't bet my entire lifespan on this. Master is testing me in 7 days.
If I perform too spectacularly.
She give me another absurd requirement, and I'm done for. Borrow 20 years of my future lifespan. Deduce the heaven-piercing sword art. Borrow another 20 years of lifespan. Deduce the frostlight record. Contract established. Excellent. That leaves 40 years of lifespan as a safety net. This karmic repayment will be calculated from my current state. Wait, what the hell? No. I'm already at the third foundation establishment layer. This is... What third layer? I only wanted to barely meet the standard. I didn't mean to take it this far. Your bones are quite extraordinary. Why not break a few more records? No, I have to hide my abilities now. 7 days from now, I'll say I only mastered 1 layer. 1.5 at most. Yes, that's the plan. The most urgent problem now is that 100-year sword technique debt. Now that my technique levels have increased, I wonder how fast I can repay the debt. It's faster, much faster than before. With the Tiantong sword art and Hanzhou record cultivated together, my spiritual energy efficiency has skyrocketed again. 10 years, 2.5 years, 2.5 years, just 2.5 years. Then I can clear my 100-year sword technique debt. Oh, that's wonderful. My life is safe for now. Next, I need to deal with these 2 techniques. Let's see how long it will take. to repay this 25-year debt. Now that my technique levels have increased, I wonder how fast I can repay it. How can it be this slow? This repayment will be calculated based on my current state. In other words, apart from having third-level techniques, the repayment conditions and results are the same. Damn, in that case, the pills and spirit gathering array's effect on repayment efficiency is basically zero. At full speed, 1 day only seems to repay about 8 days. By that calculation, even with the third-level speed boost, each technique will still take 3 years to repay. 3 plus 3 plus 2.5. Damn you, Langshan. Just kill me already. It's been a whole day. I wonder what my disciple is doing. If he dares ignore what I told him, he's finished. Whether I can repay it or not, every extra moment I cultivate now will make the future a little easier. Oh, he's actually working this hard. Very good. Very good. No matter how great one's understanding is, without this kind of dedication, it will all be an illusion. It seems I really struck gold this time. Senior brother Joe, you should get up now. I must not look at what is improper. I must not look at what is improper. Senior brother the Peak Master ordered that even a chosen disciple must keep a regular schedule. He repaid over a month in just 1 night. Not bad. I understand. Senior brother, these are your clothes. They're made entirely of celestial silkworm silk. They repel dust and resist water. Is this the life of a chosen disciple? Clothes brought to me, and food served to me. Senior brother, these are cloud spirit fruits from our peak. They can replenish spiritual energy and clear the mind. Not bad, Ian. I just arrived, so tell me about the sect. Yes, senior brother. Our Zhuanyuan sect has 18 spirit peaks. Each peak has a peak master stationed there. The strongest are the sect leaders Zhuanyang Peak, the peak masters Hanjiao Peak, and several others such as Spirit Sword Peak. On the way here yesterday, I didn't see any other senior brothers or sisters. Hanjiao Peak only has master, although the peak master's strength is among the very best in the entire Zhuanyuan sect. Before you arrived, Hanjiao Peak had never had a chosen disciple. What about the chosen disciples from the other peaks? Most of the established chosen disciples from the other peaks are already core formation cultivators. They spend years adventuring outside, or cultivating in seclusion to reach higher realms. Core formation. Become the sect's #1 disciple within 2 years? You've got to be kidding me. Surpass a core formation cultivator in 2 years? Does the sect have a holy son or holy maiden? No, senior brother. Those positions have been vacant for years. I've heard that only disciples who win the sect competition repeatedly and surpass their peers in talent, character, and achievements can possibly be granted those titles. There it is again. The Holy Son title is tied to taking first place in the competition. Master, are you trying to send me to heaven? Repay, repay, repay. I'll repay every last bit of it. At last, the seventh day. Excellent. After 7 days of relentless effort, I finally repaid an entire year's worth of sword cultivation. As for those two techniques, the progress was only a drop in the bucket, but at least I repaid a little. I should go see Master. Your disciple, Zhou Yan, requests an audience, Master. Come in. Master. 7 days have passed. How is your progress with the two techniques I had you study? Here it comes. Reporting to you, Master. This disciple is rather dull. In these 7 days, I only managed to cultivate the Tiantong sword art and Hanjiao record to the first layer. The first layer? How could that be? Could that public display of mastery that day really have been just a flash in the pan? Is that so? Then show me. Yes, Master. Keep it under control. I have to keep it under control. Use only the first layer. Reveal no more than first layer spiritual energy. Master, please watch. This is the first layer of the Tiantong sword art. This should be fine, right? Very well. An upper grade spiritual root is still an upper grade spiritual root. Perhaps I really did expect too much. Wait, no, that's not right. What's going on? Master, this is the first level of my cold light record. Master, please excuse my poor showing. Perfect. Nailed it. In 7 days, he reached the third level of 2 top-tier techniques. Such comprehension. The word monstrous doesn't even begin to describe it. What's even rarer is, he isn't the least bit arrogant or impatient. He knows how to hide his edge. He keeps a low profile. Such character. Such talent. How is this just genius? He's clearly destined to become a future sacred son. Look up. Did I overdo the act? Could he be planning to punish me? I should have shown him the perfected first level. Excellent. No wonder you're the disciple I chose, Jiyu Qingyi. My judgment is truly unmatched. These are your rewards for cultivating so diligently. This sword is called Snowblower. It's a low-grade earth-ranked treasure. It's worthy of your current sword mastery. A low-grade earth-ranked treasure? In the Zhou family, it could probably be passed down as a priceless heirloom. This is the Flowing Cloud Soft Armor. It's also a low-grade earth-ranked treasure. It can save your life at a critical moment. There's even more? Soul-nourishing wood can nurture your spirit. It'll double the results of your cultivation. It increases cultivation speed. This is great. It speeds up my debt repayment too. He asked about his position. Keep working hard. Don't disappoint your master. I have business to attend to. I'll be going now. Are the requirements for a personal disciple really this low? My disciple has the makings of a sacred son. I need to go show off to senior brother. What brings you here today, junior sister? I was bored, so I thought I'd take a stroll. Senior brother. Anything interesting happening in the sect lately? Nothing much. But there is one happy occasion. Let's hear it. My newly accepted disciple, Luo Bingshuan, truly lives up to the name of a heavenly spirit root. Here, I'll call her over. You can see for yourself. Disciple Luo Bingshuan greets her master. No need for formalities, Bingshuan. Look, junior sister. Bingshuan has only been in the sect for 7 days, yet she's already cultivated the technique I taught her. The profound Yang True method to the second level, Bingshuan. Show Uncle Master Jiyu what you've learned these past 7 days. Yes, master. What do you think? Such talent would be a rarity even across Yun province. Well, regretting it now? 7 days to reach the second level is pretty good. But compared to my disciple, she still seems to be just a little behind. What do you mean by that, junior sister? My disciple is simply too inconsiderate. In just 7 days, he cultivated both the heavenly sword art and the cold light record to the 3rd level. Both of them to the 3rd level? The 3rd level? How is that possible? Exactly. If this continues, I won't even know what else to teach him. I was afraid he'd get arrogant, so I even lectured him a little. The child is simply a little too perceptive. Damn it. Zhou Yan. The new disciple's assessment is in 20 days. I must defeat you. Good. Keep chasing me without pause. You're the perfect stepping stone for my disciple. This trip was worth it. If my good disciple knew how much thought I put into this, he'd be moved to tears. Master really is always in such a hurry. An earth-ranked treasure. I never even dared dream of one before. The treatment for an upper-grade spirit root really is different. It's like ascending to heaven in one step. With this protective inner armor, my life just got another layer of security. But the most important thing is the soul-nourishing wood. What pure spiritual energy. With this, I can repay my debt much faster. It really did speed things up. At this rate, I might actually repay it on time. Is this what it's like to be a prodigy? Resources, techniques, treasures. I have everything I need. As long as I have enough resources, I'll repay the debt faster and faster. Maybe I really can use my mixed spirit route to stand alongside the greatest prodigies. Senior brother Joe, a Yun requests an audience. Come in. Senior brother Joe. A courier delivered a letter from your family at the mountain gate. A family letter? From the Joe family? Bring it here. To my son, Zhou Yan. You entered the profound origin sect and grasped the Tao in a single day. The peak master took a liking to you and accepted you as a personal disciple. This is an honor our Zhou family hasn't seen in a century. I've already spread the good news throughout the clan. Everyone in the family is proud of you. Now I'm really trapped. To honor your achievement and celebrate your smooth journey on the immortal path, the family has prepared precious gifts. Soon, the third elder will personally lead the clan and its disciples to the profound origin sect to offer their congratulations. What? They're sending an elder too. Senior brother Joe. It took me this long to gain a foothold. If they expose me as a fraud on the spot, will my path to immortality end here? Senior brother Joe, is something wrong with the letter? Panic won't help. I'm no longer the servant everyone could butcher at will. It's nothing. I just haven't contacted my family in a long time. If there's nothing else, senior brother, a Yan will take her leave. Wait. What are your instructions, senior brother? This family letter. Take a reply back for me. I can't let them come. At least not yet. I need to buy myself some time. Won't you write the reply yourself, senior brother? Now that I've joined an immortal sect, I should focus on cultivation and my master's teachings. Mortal affairs shouldn't distract me too much. Senior brother Joe is truly devoted to the Tao. No wonder the peak master favors him. Understood, senior brother. How should I reply to the letter? Just write this. I appreciate the family's kindness, but the new disciples tournament is approaching. I must enter seclusion to cultivate, and cannot afford to slack off. The third elder has already traveled far. There's no need for him to rush here. After the tournament, once my cultivation is stable, I'll reunite with my family then. Yes, senior brother. I'll take care of it. I won't delay your cultivation. Damn it. Every step is dangerous. As long as I establish myself firmly in the sect and become indispensable, even if they discover my identity, what can they do to me? Look, it's senior sister Luo. Senior sister, please. That's Foundation Establishment Spiritual Aura. Oh my God, Senior Sister Luo has reached Foundation Establishment. Thank you for holding back, Senior Sister Luo. I concede. The honor is mine. As expected of a heavenly spirit root. How long has she even been here? She's already at Foundation Establishment. Looks like the champion of the Rising Stars tournament will definitely be senior sister Luo. Isn't senior brother Joe from Hanzhou Peak also at Foundation Establishment? He only broke through this morning.
So what?
How can a superior spirit root compare to a heavenly spirit root? Zhou Yan, I've reached Foundation Establishment. I wonder what level you've reached. Senior brother, the task you assigned has been taken care of. Thanks for your hard work. Senior brother Zhou, everyone's saying. That senior sister Luo from Zhuanyang Peak showed her cultivation today, and she's already at Foundation Establishment.
What?
Luo Bingshuan? How long ago did she reach Foundation Establishment? She's already there? Are you freaking kidding me? Can't you spare a useless guy like me? A heavenly spirit root is a heavenly spirit root. That cultivation speed is just absurd. I borrowed all my cultivation. I have almost no real combat experience. My opponents are all true prodigies like Luo Bingshuan, plus core disciples from the other peaks. I'm just a mixed root cultivator with borrowed power. I'd be lambs to the slaughter in there. No, this battle is key to securing my position. I can only win if I perform poorly. Everything I've done will be questioned. Once the Zhou family arrives, I'll have to rely on brute force. My hard training these past few days has paid off some debts. I finally saved up 4 more years of power. But it's still not enough. The Rising Stars tournament is packed with experts. I have too few trump cards. I need to push harder and build up more reserves before the tournament to guarantee victory. Well, my good disciple, what are you pondering? Master, what brings you here? What? Can't I come check on you? Do I need to make an appointment? I wouldn't dare. Have you heard? That girl Luo Bingshuan from Zhuanyang Peak reached Foundation Establishment. I just heard about it myself. That girl has quite the pride. She took a hit recently and lost heart. I only went to encourage her a little. I didn't expect her fighting spirit to return so fast. Well, I found you a worthy opponent, didn't I? At this year's Rising Stars tournament, you won't be bored. I'm truly grateful, Master. You really are the best master ever. Thank you for your trouble, Master. All right. I only came to check on you. Oh, I also have something for you. Master, what is this? Cold Jade Marrow. The Cold Jade Marrow, a legendary treasure? Your cave dwelling has a jade water spirit spring. Use this with body tempering, and the results will be even better. You want me to temper my body, Master? Cultivation is like building a tower. A cultivator's cultivation is the foundation. Your cultivation is the foundation, and your body is the framework. Even the strongest foundation is useless if the framework is weak. When the storms come, it'll collapse in an instant. I don't want my disciple to be a pretty shell with nothing but cultivation. I understand, Master. At this Rising Stars tournament, the entire sect will be watching you. I have only one demand: win the championship. Thank goodness. Looks like I really have no way out. Senior brother Joe, your clothes are ready. Excellent, Ayan. Bring me the cold jade marrow my master gave me. This thing is extremely cold. Are you sure you want to use it now, young master? It's fine. The tournament is almost here. I have to break through my body's limits. So cold. It feels like even my soul is freezing apart. I can't back down. Run the Frostshine manual for me. My meridians seem to be widening. My energy absorption has improved by 50%. Amazing. This is exactly what I needed. A spirit-gathering formation, soul-nourishing wood, cold jade marrow, and a soul-fixing pill. Is everyone freaking competing now? The Karma Sword, give me power again. Senior brother Joe has incredible talent and works incredibly hard. His future is limitless. It's starting! The annual Rising Stars tournament. There are so many highlights this year. I hear several monsters have appeared. The tournament officially begins. New disciples from each peak enter the arena. Look, it's the new core disciple from Spirit Sword Peak, Senior Brother Ling Fei Yu. This championship belongs to me, Lin Jianfeng. Qian, the new core disciple from Divine Desolation Peak, is here too. The Zhuanyuan sect has a bright future. Look, Senior Sister Luo Bingshuan is entering. I heard Senior Sister Luo was only at the 3rd level of Qi refining when she joined. She started from the lowest point, yet she's already reached foundation establishment. A heavenly spirit Ruli is terrifying. The championship must belong to Senior Sister Luo. Disciple Luo Bingshuan greets you, Sect Master. Good. Now show us what you can do. Zhou Yan, I will defeat you before everyone today. Why isn't Senior Brother Zhou Yan from Hanzhou Peak here? HMP, what is that brat up to? There's swordlight ahead. What incredible speed. Master, your disciple Zhou Di is late. Senior Brother Zhou's entrance is so over the top. Senior Brother Zhou is so handsome. Well done, boy. You've made your master proud. That's the style my disciple should have. That brat finally showed up. At least he remembers this is the sect tournament. Please forgive me, Master. I was in seclusion and nearly missed the time. Go, don't disgrace your master. I'll remember that, Master. If I don't fight, it's because I must win. Arrogant. Does he really think he can sweep everyone here? I must win every battle. Anyone can talk big. Interesting. I hope your strength matches your attitude. The original owner was arrogant. If I act timid, people will get suspicious. I can only surpass the original. Win every battle, Zhou Yan. You really are the opponent I've chosen. Good disciple, if you win the championship, your master will reward you handsomely. The tournament begins. The inner and outer disciples will spar first. The sparring is complete. The inner and outer disciple tournament. First place goes to Lin Jianfeng. Next, the core disciples from each peak will face off. The matches will be decided by draw. Winners advance. First match, Zhou Yan of Lin Sword Peak versus Zhang Qi of Kingfu Peak. You're no match for me. Just step down. How would you know without trying? I forfeit. What a fast sword. I can't even see it. Second match, Qi Yan of Shenhuang Peak versus Luo Bingshuan of Xuanyang Peak. Junior Sister Luo, don't let one swing of my axe rattle you apart. Enough talk. Make your move? Dad. Dad. You Luo, you lost? Senior sister Luo is amazing, as expected of a heavenly spirit root. Next match, Zhou Yan of Hanzhou Peak versus Li Qing of Beikao Peak. Greetings, senior brother Zhou. Isn't Beikao Peak for alchemy? Isn't he still below foundation establishment? He's only at the 9th key refining level. This should be easy. Sorry, senior brother Zhou. What terrifying pressure. My spiritual power is completely suppressed. Senior brother Zhou's cultivation runs deep. I'm completely convinced. I forfeit. No offense taken. That's it. I thought he'd have real skill. He just bullied a key refining junior with his foundation establishment cultivation. That wasn't a fair win. Looks like he's just a weakling with a high cultivation level. The first round of the Disciples Tournament is over. Round 2, first match. Zhou Yan of Hanzhou Peak versus Zhou Yan of Linsword Peak. The genius who achieved enlightenment. Come on, I'll bring you back to reality. The match begins. Could this be Linsword Peak's famed sky sword art? It's incredible. But why hasn't Zhou Yan drawn his sword? Why aren't you drawing your sword? Do you look down on me? Your sword isn't worthy. What an arrogant fool. Today I'll show you what a real sword is. Heavenling sword art. Azure flood dragon rises from the sea. There he goes, showing off again. Your left shoulder is too high. You lost a third of your power. You shifted from the second move to the third too soon. Your spiritual power lagged by half a breath. 7 parts sword, 3 parts flow. It looks steady, but it lacks the sword's fearless momentum. What's going on? Senior brother Zhou broke the sword technique with words alone. He saw through senior brother Lin's swordsmanship on the spot. That's impossible. How could he know? Could he have learned it all after seeing it once? To become a witness to my journey, you should be proud. A witness. I'm only a witness. Zhou Yan of Hanzhou Peak wins. My god, he won without even drawing his sword. Senior brother Zhou actually beat Li Feiyu. What terrifying talent. Keep pretending. He clearly already mastered the 3rd level. He had to play weak and hide his strength. No, you're mistaken. What? The 4th level? It's only been this long. He broke through again. Zhou Yan, you're the only one worthy of being my opponent. The Disciples Tournament. Final battle. Zhou Yan of Hanzhou Peak versus Luo Bingshuan of Zhuanyang Peak. This match will decide the champion of this year's tournament. Zhou Yan, I've been waiting for this moment for a very long time. Junior sister Bingshuan is fiercely proud. I've personally guided her these past few days. And with her talent, your disciple may be in for trouble. Oh, is that so? My disciple is the real troublemaker. My dear disciple. Let's see how much talent you've been hiding. Then watch closely. Bingshuan, give it everything you've got. Leave no regrets. Senior Sister Luo's aura seems even stronger. She's at the second foundation establishment level. Good heavens! Zhou Yan. I've trained day and night this past month, without slacking off once. Today I won't lose. You geniuses. Could you let this fraud catch his breath? But how could you know what I've paid for this battle? Luo Bingshuan has a heavenly spirit root, and the sect master has trained her personally. But with my old trump cards, I had no chance of winning. To win, I have to raise the stakes. The pact is complete, borrowing 30 years of future lifespan. Excellent. At last you're qualified to make me try. The final battle begins. Why isn't senior brother Joe moving? That redbone spirit Fang. Foundation establishment 7th level. How is that possible? Say 7th level. Wasn't he at the 3rd? What else did he do? I'm at the 7th level. Did I hear that right? How long has senior brother Joe even been here? The 4th level phenomenon of the Heavenling sword art. Sword intent takes form. The 4th level phenomenon of the Hanjiao scripture. Jade ice painting. Raw strength can even knock a flying sword away. I don't believe it. Zhuanyan formation. Sunfire incineration. Zhou Yan of Hanjiao Peak wins. The tournament champion, Zhou Yan. Zhou Yan. Zhou Yan, Zhou Yan. Zhou Yan. What are why? How can the gap be this huge? A heavenly spirit root is merely the threshold to face me. Keep working hard until you can no longer see my back. Oh my God, what did I just see? One finger, just one finger. The champion now, that's a real champion. The rising genius of our Zhuan Yuan sect. Heavenly spirit root? You're just Wu Jiandao's dog. Senior brother Zhou Yan. So badass. Good, good, good. The 7th floor. You little brat, You've given your master such a huge surprise. What do you think, senior brother? Junior sister, you took in a fine disciple, huh? She's a freak. Bing Zhuangsun is so proud. She lost so completely this time. I wonder if that's good or bad for her Dao heart. Winning and losing are part of battle. Master, This setback, for you, is a trial for your Dao heart. Get through it, and your road will open wide. Who you finally done showing off? I feel totally drained. Showing off feels great, but paying it back is hell. Just to win that one move. I racked up another 36 years of debt. At full power too. When the hell will I pay this off? Why is my life so hard? Don't bow your head. Your crown will fall. This rookie tournament has come to a close. Han Jiofeng and Zhou Yan are truly gifted, with exceptional cultivation. They are this tournament's champions. This is the low-grade Imperial artifact, the Cloud Chaser boat. It can travel 1,000,000 li a day. This is the key token to our Zhuanyuan Sec's core library. With it, you may choose any 3 manuals from the top floor. No rank limit. As for this, it's 10,000 high-grade spirit stones. Pick any manuals you want. Alright, and all these spirit stones. High risk really does bring high reward. Thank you, Sect Master, for your generous gift. Not arrogant or rash. Very good. Besides that, the champion and runner-up will get to enter our Zhuanyuan Sec's Forbidden's grounds once to train. The Sword Tomb, isn't that only for Golden Core disciples? A place they get to enter? They say the Sword Tomb holds ancient sword cultivators, legacies, and unclaimed divine weapons. The opportunities are insane. The Sword Tomb sounds like a great place to improve my sword skills. The Sword Tomb, this is my chance to catch up to him. I won't give up. Good disciple, you did well. Come to your master's room tonight. I'll reward you well. Master's reward. Why does that sound a little off? Reporting to the sect master. The Zhou family's 3rd elder from Yunzhou has come in person with the clan's elites. The Zhou family? The Zhou family? The Zhou family? What? The Zhou family came this soon? They specifically came to congratulate senior brother Zhou Yan. They specifically came to congratulate senior brother Zhou Yan. Good. Zhou Yan, you brought glory to the sect. It's only right for your family to come congratulate you. Good disciple, why don't you seem happy? I just think cultivators shouldn't be bothered by empty fame. Good lad, your Dao heart is so steady. The tournament is over. All disciples disperse, cultivate diligently, and achieve more next year. Junior sister, Zhou Yan, come with me. Don't keep our guests waiting. It's come to this. I'll just take it one step at a time. Welcome, 3rd elder of the Zhou family. The sect master and peak Lord Jiyu have waited in the reception hall. Where's Yanner? Nephew Zhou just won our sect's rookie tournament today. He's receiving his rewards at the arena. He should be here soon. Good. Lead the way. A nascent soul cultivator. This old man really is. Zhou Yan's blood relative, the 3rd elder. In front of him, the risk of being exposed is huge. 3rd elder, you've come a long way. You must be tired. You're too kind, sect master. I heard Yenner became peak Lord Jiu's disciple. What a blessing for the Zhou family. I brought the patriarch's gift to congratulate him. I never thought Yenner would also win the rookie tournament. Double joy indeed. Yenner, come let your third granduncle see you. Greetings, third elder. Why is this child so distant? He used to be so lively around me. Ever since Zhou Yan had his enlightenment, he's become much more composed. He's devoted to the Tao and ignores worldly things. I've heard a little about that. Yenner, I heard you attained enlightenment. So that's it. They say enlightenment can remake a person. Third granduncle. So a change in temperament is only natural. Yes, yes. This is how a genius should be. Unmoved by gain, unshaken by loss. Our Zhou family's prodigy has finally grown up. Good, good. No wonder you're the Zhou family's hope. Whew, that was close. I barely bluffed my way past the first test. Long live deception flow. Yenner, we're all glad. You're cultivating at the Zhuanyuan sect, but you can't neglect your family's foundation. My family's foundation? What does that mean? When you left home, the patriarch specifically asked whether you'd neglected our family's blazing wave art. The blazing wave art? What the hell is that? It's the Zhou family's core inheritance and key to becoming the next patriarch. You must never slack off. Oh no. How dare you deceive me? If I say one wrong thing, my fake identity will be exposed at once. What do I do? Yenner, why aren't you speaking? Don't tell me you've really neglected it? Zhou Yan. I now cultivate the sect's top sword arts, the Heavenly Sword Art and Master's Frostlight Record. Both are top techniques that lead straight to immortality. The family art may be good, but it no longer suits my path. Why bring it up? This. Well said. That's how one should cultivate. Don't be bound by the past. Well said. That's my disciple, Jiu Qingji's disciple. Such vision. That was close. I finally bluffed my way through. Third elder. Peak Lord Jiu. My disciple has a point. His Tao is with me, in his sword, and in Zhuanyuan sect's future. So don't bring up those family trifles to disrupt his cultivation again. Her reputation as a demoness isn't for nothing. This woman's strength is unfathomable, and she does whatever she wants. Yes, Peak Lord, you're right. I was too narrow-minded. All right. The third elder is just worried. Zhou Yan has such ambition. We should all be happy for him. With such a master protecting him, and such a temperament, Yenner's future is limitless. This is a small token from the Zhou family. Please accept it, Peak Lord and Sect Master. Yenner, cultivate well. The family will always be your strong support. Sorry for the disturbance today. I won't stay any longer. Farewell.
Take care, third elder.
That's finally over. Well said. Changes on the Tao path need not cling to the past or be swayed by outside things. Not bad. I dare not forget the basics of cultivation. Sure enough, either don't show off or see it through to the end. A genius has to keep up the act at all times. Not bad. You've got your master's flair from my youth. Zhou Yan, keep this safe. Sec Master, this is This is the jade token for entering the sword tomb. Thank you, Sect Master. The sword tomb opens in 3 days. Go back and prepare well. I hope you gain something there. I won't let you down, Sect Master. Master told me to come here. Why isn't she here? Master? Could she be in the side hall? Liz. Master. My disciple. Have you been waiting long? Is this the reward? Senior brother Zhou Yang. Why is junior sister Luo here too? Young master. Ayun, why are you here too? My disciple, let me dress you. Open your mouth, young master. Master, this reward. Young master, this is too much. An illusion. Everything just now was an illusion. Not bad, you woke up so fast. I lost focus. Please punish me, master. Why punish you? This is heart-testing incense. It reveals a person's weak spot. If you can see through it, your Tao heart will grow stronger. You saw through the illusion so quickly. That proves your Tao heart is firm. This is your reward from me. So this is how they test officials. In my past life, I attacked my own weak spots every day. You flatter me, master. Your trip to the sword tomb in 3 days. You must take it seriously. Please enlighten me, master. The sword tomb isn't as mysterious as rumored. It was once where high-level sword cultivators of sect passed away and were buried. The sect sealed that space with a secret art, preserving the sword intent of past masters. Over time, it became an ideal training ground. Sword intent runs wild inside the sword tomb. It tempers the Tao heart more than heart-testing incense. You already have the snowblow sword. Its grade is enough for you right now. So focus on deepening your grasp of the sword path. If you can master the sword intent of those before you, that would be even better. I understand. What sword talent do I even have? I've only borrowed results by force through the karma sword. You won the rookie champion today. You did your master proud. You may choose a manual from the Golden Scripture Pavilion. I won't give you any extra cultivation manuals. Take these pills and spirit stones. Thank you for your gifts, master. So this is how the rookie champion gets treated. A high-level spirit gathering array running at double speed. The spiritual energy is insane. Today, I not only qualified for the sword tomb, I got all this good stuff too. Though the more results I borrow, the more karma I owe. The pressure is huge. But once I get stronger, my status will rise, and resources will pour in. Then I can repay karma much faster. So the more results I borrow, the faster I repay karma. The title of Xuanyuan Sect's top prodigy. I'm taking it Zhou the Elder disciple Zhou the is here to choose a manual. The token checks out. Before entering the sword tomb, I'll cash in some perks first. That's Han Jiufeng's personal disciple. Senior brother Zhou Yang. He's holding a rookie champion token. It grants access to the Golden Scripture Pavilion's top floor. I'm so jealous. I heard the top floor holds the sect's secret arts. Any one of them could last us a lifetime. Man, keeping up this cool persona is exhausting. This is the top floor of the Golden Scripture Pavilion. Even the lowest grade is Emperor tier. Every book could cause a bloodbath outside. The sex foundation is truly deep. But I can't be greedy. I'm not a real prodigy. My energy is limited. Relearning other arts and sword skills would cost too much. Luckily, the Frostlight Record and Heavenlink Sword Art are both the sect's finest techniques. So I just need to fill the gaps. I have a cultivation art. I have an offensive sword art. What I lack is a way to stay alive. First, speed. For long-distance travel, I already have a spirit boat. Why would I run on foot? A movement art for combat. That's useful. Phoenix soars through the 9 heavens. Why does that name remind me of some cringe hit song from my past life? It can teleport me in an instant, make clones to fool enemies, and aid my attacks too. This is the one. I've got speed. Next is defense. It focuses on body tempering. Train it to mastery, and your body becomes indestructible. Sounds kind of dumb, like a target. It mainly cultivates blood and vitality. It just lets you take hits. That's even dumber. What's cool about getting hit? Who am I now? The sect's new prodigy. The top priority is in strength. Looking cool is what lasts. Wearing a turtle shell doesn't suit my style at all. What defense can save my life and look cool? Right. Master's heart testing incense yesterday. Who says defense means taking hits? Use illusions to defeat foes without fighting. That's the style a prodigy should have. Use illusions as defense and strike when they least expect it. That's a prodigy's combat aesthetic. Trap the enemy in an illusion. By the time he snaps out of it, my sword will already be at his throat. Now that's real style. I've searched forever, but there isn't one proper illusion art. In the cultivation world, illusions are mostly used in formations and special artifacts. Those developed purely as spells are far too rare. Finally found them. 2 rare Earth-tier illusion arts. Their effects are like Master's heart testing incense. They can draw people into their own weak spots. It can affect the mind in an instant, creating a perfect one-to-one reality. Which one should I choose? The first is great for crushing weaklings. But true prodigies all have unshakable Dao hearts. Against someone on my level, This move could easily fail and get me killed instead. The second one is more subtle. With its one-to-one real illusion, I can toy with powerful foes. It has a higher skill ceiling. I'll choose you. There's another one here. Void Heaven Spirit Might Art. The name sure sounds badass. Could it be an illusion art too? What? It's just for show. Wait, just for show? What's the highest realm of a prodigy? It's not winning every fight. Nor is it looking invincible. It's making enemies too afraid to even challenge you. This thing was made for me. Bingshuan and Zhouyan, you two are the most outstanding prodigies of Zhuanyuan sect's new generation. You must support each other in the sword mound. Remember that. Did you bring all the pills I prepared for you? If anything feels wrong, smash the jade token and get out immediately. Understand? Don't worry, Master. I understand. The senior really favors him. The secret realm is open. You have 7 days. You'll be teleported out after 7 days. If you encounter danger, smash the sword mound tokens on you. And you'll leave early. Yes, Sect Master. I understand. That girl is still so competitive. Go. I'll wait for you outside. Don't worry, Master. What a fierce aura. Why is he moving so fast? Looks like he still wants to compete with me. Fine. That makes it easier for me to explore alone. These sword marks weren't made by people. They're from the sword intent found throughout this realm, left behind over countless years. No wonder we can only stay for 7 days. Given enough time, even a foundation establishment cultivator would probably be torn apart by this sword intent. This feeling is so similar to that time I summoned the worship of 10,000 swords. The higher the spirit sword's rank, the more discerning it is toward sword intent. The fact that it drew out the snowfall sword shows how high quality this sword intent is. Interesting. Let's take a look. This is the place. This is what attracted the snowfall sword. Judging by its design, this must have been in Zhuanyuan Sec Senior's painting studio. The dead deserve our respect. I should pay my respects. I, Zhou Li, have entered this place by accident. I apologize for the disturbance. I hope you can forgive me. What? What is that? This is an unexpected bonus. What a powerful restriction. Fine, I'll hold on to it for now. For it to make the snowfall sword react this strongly. What secret is hidden in this broken sword? Oh no. The sword intent left in this sword is terrifying. It's far stronger than my 80 years of sword cultivation with the Karma sword. If this keeps up, this sword intent will tear me apart. Let go of me. This is bad. My hand won't listen to me. The sword mound tests one's character and comprehension. No wonder only the top newcomers can enter. This is way beyond what a fraud like me can handle. Unclaimed sword cultivation detected from a third party. Quality rating, extremely high. It can be used for debt repayment. Warning, this sword cultivation was not comprehended by the host. Karma sword debt repayment is incompatible with the host's foundation. Forced absorption for debt repayment will have a conversion efficiency of 10%. Will the host repay the debt? 10%? 10% it is. If I don't repay it now, I'll die. Repay it. Give it back to me. Command confirmed. Beginning debt repayment. It hurts. The pain is gone. So this is debt repayment. The sword intent in the broken sword can repay the debt I borrowed before. I almost really died. Luckily, the Karma sword saved my life. Out of 20,000 days, only 20,000 days remain. It repaid 10,000 days in one shot. And this is only the sword intent left behind after the senior's death. Who knows how many years were already consumed. And the Karma sword's conversion rate is only 10%. The sword meowed. This is the burial ground of Swanuan sex sword cultivators throughout the generations. Does that mean this place is full of resources I can use to repay my debt? Then I'm going to be rich. Why is this storage ring reacting? Could the sword intent have dissipated, releasing the restriction as well? Stunning rainbow sword art. A top-grade earth-tier sword technique. Low-grade spirit stones, that's it? They say 9 out of 10 sword cultivators are broke. Now I see it's true. Whatever, these junk items weren't my goal anyway. The sword intent covering the ground is the real priceless treasure. I finally repaid it all. The sword mound is practically a treasure land made for me. Now all that's left is Hanjalu's cultivation. Ah, that feels great! This is the pressure of sword intent. That's all? so the pressure disappears once you comprehend it. This sword Dao Longstreet truly is extraordinary.
Damn it.
My body has reached its limit. This sword intent is over 1,000 times stronger than before. Damn it, just resisting this sword intent has already drained my entire mind. I can't calm down enough to comprehend it. Do I have to give up now? Number. Damn it, I can't even move anymore. Now I can't give up even if I wanted to. In my current condition, I definitely won't last until the sword mound closes. Wait, where did the snowfall sword take me this time? This voice. Zhou Yan. Whoa, what a strong reaction. There must be something good in this hall. Why is Luo Bingshuan here? Is this some kind of performance art? That's a pretty unique pose. Oh, what a coincidence. Damn, what is he doing here? Hey, are you okay? Need some help? Don't bother. Just worry about yourself. Fine, geniuses really do have weird tempers. Forget her. There must be something good in this hall. I have to go take a look. 30 minutes, that's it. It's sword intent. I've drained all the sword intent outside. I thought that was all of it. I didn't expect more to be here. But I've already paid back all the sword cultivation I owed. Right, it's all paid back. Can I borrow more? Karmic loan. Same as usual. Host's sword foundation has been fully restored. Credit rating increased. Borrowing limit increased. Give me the full 128 years of sword cultivation. Contract complete. I thought he was supposed to be impressive. Isn't he known as the sword genius who grasps techniques in one breath? How can he even get past the first step? What? Did he reach enlightenment again? How is that possible? I've meditated here for so long, and I still couldn't do it. Heaven-piercing sword art, late 4th layer. His cultivation is also at foundation establishment level 8. Ooh, my talent really is terrible. The higher I go, the harder it is to advance. If Luo Bingshuan weren't here, honestly, I'd be taking pills and using soul-nourishing wood for a boost. But I can't. I still have to maintain my genius image. The karmic reward is settled. Time to repay some karma. He stopped again. Could it be impossible? Reaching enlightenment is something you can only encounter by chance. Twice in a lifetime would already be incredibly rare. He must have reached his limit. Yeah, that's it. Again? This feels so good. Unbelievably good. Ah, what a huge boost! I made a killing. Junior sister, you're blocking my path to power.
Ahem.
Move. Coming through. I can't move. Whatever. As a genius, I have to keep my composure. Such powerful sword intent. If my cultivation hadn't just improved so much, I'd probably be on my knees by now. Still, the rougher the waters, the bigger the catch. Karmic sword. Repay my karma. Great, as long as he stops here. Even if I don't reach enlightenment, at least by the number of steps, I haven't lost. The pressure from the sword intent is weakening. No, that's not right. How is this possible? He's not comprehending the sword intent. He's absorbing it. Nice. Heian is very efficient. Studying sword intent means probing its mysteries. But he's directly plundering it, turning countless sword intents into his own power. Is this what a true genius is? Can I really keep up with him? Aren't you leaving? No, he's about to start again. If this keeps up, I won't even get the leftovers. Pretty eager, aren't you? But my debt doesn't wait. Damn, it's gone again. This time, I'll comprehend it first. Why do I always rush to the front just to get beaten up? Whatever. Who cares? Han Ying comes first. I see. The pressure has eased. I can actually comprehend it now. The sword intent in these final steps is terrifying. He's not leaving? Well, even a genius has to have a limit. This sword mound contains the sword intent of countless predecessors. If clearing it were really this easy, it would be a complete joke. With all that commotion, he already paid it all back. As expected, the farther up the steps, the greater the karmic value. What do I do after paying off the old debt? Obviously, keep borrowing. Karmic loan. Wait, isn't he doing that move again? Here comes my next round of showing off. Haha, that was great. A breakthrough with every step. What does he think this place is? Again? Impossible. This defies all cultivation logic. The sword shifts in countless ways. Turn nothingness into supremacy. An epiphany with every step. A new realm with every step. Is it over already? Good. I've paid off all my swordsmanship debt. ICHMP, my control of the numbers, is straight a genius level. Not a bit off. Golden Core, first stage, done. The heaven-piercing sword art barely reached level 7. One sword pierces the heavens. Forward, without fear. This is heaven-piercing sword intent. Everyone thinks I'm a born sword prodigy. But that was just the spectacle from borrowing fruit to breakthrough. Put bluntly, it was just a loud fart. Sword intent is a sword cultivator's grasp of the sword path. It's what lets you fight above your rank. It's very hard to awaken. But high-level sword arts come with sword intent. As long as you train the sword art to a high enough level, you can master it naturally. That's how I did it. From now on, I, Zhou Yan, can finally call myself a true sword cultivation genius. God knows how many times I spent 128 years of my life just to barely reach this realm. I'm up too. Make sword intent my own, and break through to golden core. So the gap between us is truly vast. Then what was all my hard work for? Was I just overestimating myself? The core of Xuanyuan sect's 10,000-year sword tomb. What could it be hiding? What's going on?
It's all junk metal.
Where are the spirit swords here? Master once said, "The sword pavilion holds the swords of past masters." Why have they all become ordinary iron? Their sword intent is completely gone too. Who's there? Ah, it's a sword spirit. I see now. No wonder these spirit swords became scrap. The conditions for a sword spirit to be born are extremely harsh. It's 10,000 times rarer than grasping sword intent. If I can tame it, my combat power will soar. Surrender now. What's happening? For this sword spirit to be born, it likely sacrificed every spirit sword in this hall. It needs a high-grade spirit sword to survive. Otherwise, it will keep draining itself until it fades away. If no one came here, in another 100 years, it would likely vanish from this world. Want to go in and take a look? Come on. It chose me as its master already. High-density sword intent detected. It can repay related karmic debt. Well, damn. I haven't even borrowed another round of fruit, and it's already lining up resources to repay the karma. For even the karma sword to value it this much. This sword spirit must be worth far more than I thought. I'll keep it for now. At worst, it's still a fixed asset. Fine, then. A sword spirit choosing a master depends on fate. It must have sensed Zhou Yan's terrifying talent for the sword path, which is why it chose him. When it comes to swordsmanship, I truly am not his equal. I have to admit that. But I have a heavenly spirit root. Swordsmanship isn't my strength. I'll surpass him completely in other ways. The building is closing. Senior brother, which of these two kids do you think gained more insight? Bingshuan's talent is plain to see. Zhou Yan's sword insight is 1 in a million. Both found good fortune. Then I'll bet on my Zhou Yan, senior brother. We can't pick the same one. Zhou Yan is already famed for swordsmanship. This sword tomb suits him perfectly. I only sent Bingshuan in so he could learn from many sources and make up for his weaknesses. Oh, so senior brother thinks your disciple is inferior to mine. You just don't dare bet. The mighty Xuanyuan sect master is scared? That's not what I mean. Fine. Let's call it an extra reward for the sect's young talents. What are we betting? That jar of 9 orifice elixir brew you've been saving. So you just want it for yourself. Disciple Zhou Yan greets the sect master. Greetings, master. Disciple Luo Bingshuan greets the sect master. Greetings, Lord Jiyu. It's good that you both returned safely. Bingshuan, did you gain anything on this trip? This disciple is slow-witted. I failed to gain the Sword Pavilion's great fortune. Don't be proud in victory or discouraged in defeat. Know your own strengths and flaws. That is the greatest gain. The path of cultivation is full of change. Don't take gains and losses too hard. Thank you for your guidance, Master. I will work hard and live up to the sect's hopes. Good disciple, why has the aura of your snowblow sword changed so much? Ah, the spiritual aura. Could it be a sword spirit? Master sees clearly. This is what I gained in the sword tomb. Come out and greet the sect master and master. A heaven-born wonder like this was born within the sword tomb. Wow, this little guy has incredibly sharp senses. Once in 1,000 years. To think he could have a sword spirit acknowledge him at the foundation establishment stage. My good disciple is indeed someone I Jiu Chingi picked out. With this sword spirit's help, your combat power will surely double. Even if you face an early stage core formation opponent later, you may not be at a disadvantage. Wait, that's not right. How are you at the core formation stage? Core formation? Weren't you only at Foundation Establishment level 7 before entering the secret realm? This power. It really is core formation level 1. And your foundation is solid as iron. The spiritual energy within you is as vast as an abyss and sea. There's not even a hint of instability. How is this possible? You've only been in the sword tomb for 7 days. How did you break through again? And you crossed several stages at once. I had a sudden insight in the sword tomb. It simply happened naturally. Naturally. What a perfect answer. You truly are a fine disciple. I knew at first glance that you were no ordinary man. My eye for talent. Across the entire Zhuanyuan sect. Who can compare to me? Didn't you just pick me because I'm easy to teach? The more talented the younger generation is, the farther the sect can go in the future. I wonder if that old fossil from Sword Peak, after learning he missed such a peerless sword prodigy, will regret it so much that he bangs his head against the peak. Just imagining that scene is hilarious. Bingshuan, you did well too. Why do you say that, Master? You finally let go of your obsession with winning. Only by focusing on your own path can you go farther. Besides, you're members of the same sect. You should support each other. Let go of my obsession with winning. I was just numb from shock, okay? If Master finds out that Zhou Yan reached the core formation stage through continuous enlightenment, he might be so shocked that he goes into cultivation deviation. Thank you for your guidance, Master. I will remember it. Zhou Yan, with your current core formation cultivation, you're more than qualified to stand alongside the sect's veteran personal disciples. You're too kind, sect master. I still have to work hard. There's a grand event 1 year from now. You must attend. Please tell me more about this event, sect master. The Yunzhou Immortal Assembly. It's a grand gathering that every sect across the entire Yunzhou region will attend. Through competitions and spell battles among the younger generation, it determines how spiritual veins and resources will be distributed across the region. In recent years, our Zhuanyuan sect has lacked promising successors. So our results at the Yanzhou Immortal Assembly have been poor. Over the past century, we've fallen far behind the other top immortal sects. But now, Zhou Yan, you've given me hope. The hope of reviving the Xuanyuan sect rests on your shoulders. Me? If I go to the Yanzhou Immortal Assembly to fight, won't I end up dead and gone for good? May I ask, sect master, what cultivation levels do the disciples from the other sects have? Most of their participating disciples are at the core formation stage. Core formation? That's fine, that's fine. Give me a few months to grow. And even if they're all prodigies, I might still be able to fight them. However, the few great sects as famous as ours already have early-stage nascent soul saints among their disciples. Not just core formation? Are you serious? The higher one's cultivation, the harder it is to cross each stage. Breaking through to core formation this time was entirely thanks to the sword seed repaying its karmic debt to the sword path. Otherwise, with my mixed spiritual roots, who knows how long it would take to repay that debt with borrowed fruits? How am I supposed to fight a nascent soul cultivator? No matter how wealthy the Xuanyuan sect is, how many blessed lands can it possibly have for me to squander? When the sect discovers next time that all the sword intent is gone, there's going to be hell to pay. But you don't need to put too much pressure on yourself. This time, I'm just taking you there to broaden your horizons. There will be plenty of chances in the future. Don't rush. Yes. The sect master really is an honest man. Broaden whose horizons? We should let the other sects see what our Xuanyuan sect is capable of. When I took part in the Yanzhou Immortal Assembly, I even placed second. The student must surpass the teacher. As my disciple, you have to take first place this time. Master, you're really sending me to my death. Didn't you say before that beating, Lin Jianfeng's personal disciple in a year would be enough? Wait, I only need to… What nonsense am I thinking? Master has clearly gotten into my head. I will give it my all, and I won't let anyone down. As a prodigy, I have to at least act like I have an invincible heart. Junior sister, don't put too much pressure on him. Our Xuanyuan sect hasn't produced a saint or saintesses in ages. Zhou Yan, Bing Juan, you two are the new talents this sect master has high hopes for. When you return, you must train diligently. Don't slack off. Understood, sect master. I won't let you down. Good disciple. You really made your master proud with this trip to the sword tomb. It was simply my duty, master. People from Han Jiufeng's peak should shine this brightly.
Take these spirit stones and pills.
And use them first. When you run out, just tell Ian and have him come collect more. So many top-grade resources. Thank you for these treasures, master. Excellent. With these resources, I can borrow new fruits with confidence again. I haven't even started cultivating the manuals I got from the Sutra repository. But don't let success make you arrogant. The Yanzhou Immortal Assembly will be full of top prodigies from every sect. Don't worry, master. I know my limits. With the resources ready, even immortals can get wrecked. Master, I have something to report. What are you doing? Stand up. Master, I've decided to give up the sword path. What? Nonsense. You have a heavenly spiritual root. The trip to the sword tomb was meant to temper your character. How can you retreat when things get difficult and give up halfway? You'd only be creating a weakness in yourself. Master, it's not that my resolve is weak. It's just that on the sword path, in this lifetime, I can never surpass Zhou Yan. He merely understood sword intent before you did.
The immortal path is long. Your talent is unmatched. Why belittle yourself? No, master. You don't know.
Inside the sword tomb, Zhou Yan, absorb the sword intent left behind by every predecessor.
What?
Bing Zhuan, do you know what you're saying?
Master. I wouldn't dare utter a single lie.
I saw it with my own eyes. The sword intent left behind by generations of sword cultivators was completely drained by Zhou Yan alone. Stay here in the hall.
Zhou Yan. What kind of monster are you?
The sword tomb has a special restriction. Anyone above the nascent soul stage cannot enter. But this was unexpected. I'll have to use the sect master's privilege. Open. Only a few faint wisps of sword intent remain in the entire sword tomb. It's all become ordinary iron. Let's check the sword pavilion too.
The sword intent is gone.
All of it is gone. Bing Zhuan was telling the truth. The sword insights of our predecessors are really gone just like that. Zhou Yan drained every last bit himself. This level of sword talent is truly unprecedented. Heaven itself has blessed our Zhuanyuan sect with such a monster. Why is his displayed cultivation only core formation level 1? That was an accumulation of countless thousands of years. It should have been enough to create a nascent soul powerhouse.
Damn.
Could it be that he's been hiding his true abilities? That's it. He must be hiding his true strength. No wonder Junior Sister asked Zhou Yan to enter the Cloud Province Immortal Gathering and compete for first place. He agreed so readily. To hide his true cultivation from someone at the Violet Palace realm like me, he must have something extraordinary, an unimaginable, world-shaking opportunity. A true genius of the ages must have tricks of his own. Maybe this time at the Cloud Province Immortal Gathering, our Zhuanyuan sect can overpower all rivals and take first place. The plan has changed. Zhou Yan has a life or death trump card. Forget it. There's always a way forward. Come out. Do you have a name? You're dressed all in white, with such a pure, innocent air. And considering the name of this blowing snow sword, I'll call you Zhu Ying from now on. Zhu Ying, I like it. I like it. Thank you, Master. She's already calling me Master? All right, stop fooling around for now. Master smells so good. So pure, I want to eat. Looks like she sensed the heaven-piercing sword intent. Perfect. I want to see how strong I am now, too. Come with me to the sword testing grounds. The sword testing grounds are made of special material. In theory, they can withstand any attack below the nascent soul realm. Before, when I practiced swordsmanship here, I couldn't even leave a white mark. Today, I've broken through to the core formation realm, and the heaven-piercing sword art has reached the 7th level. Let's see how powerful it is now. Heaven-piercing sword art. I finally left a mark. Looks like the power of that strike is impressive. Master, something was wrong with that strike. What was wrong with it? When your spiritual power flowed here, you used 1 extra point of force at this spot. That caused the sword intent to scatter, instead of condensing into 1 point. She saw the flaw in my sword technique at a glance. As expected of a sword spirit formed from the intent of countless sword schools. Then what should I do? Please calm your mind, Master. Follow my guidance. Come on, strike again. This power. It's far beyond that of an ordinary core formation cultivator. With Zhu Ying's help, the power of my swordsmanship has greatly increased. But it's still far from enough. At the Cloud Province Immortal Gathering, disciples from all the immortal sects will gather. The ones appearing then will all be true geniuses. With my mixed spiritual roots, trying to defeat stronger opponents across major realms would be nothing but a pipe dream. The safest approach is still to overwhelm them with my cultivation, even if I can't take first place. I absolutely can't embarrass myself in front of everyone. It's time to study the several Earth-rank secret manuals I brought back from the scripture pavilion. Illusions to disrupt enemies. Spiritual pressure to intimidate them, movement techniques for evasion, plus my strongest sword art. If I can combine these secret manuals properly, they'll absolutely have a 1 plus dash 1 dash is dash greater dash than dash 2 effect. It's time to take out another big loan. A spirit-fixing pill can greatly improve my cultivation efficiency. Soul-nourishing wood can nurture my soul and improve my comprehension. Add this 2-fold spirit gathering formation. And everything is ready. Karma sword. What? 648 years? A foundation establishment cultivator only lives for around 160 or 170 years. Borrowing cultivation is too restrictive. Once I form my core, my lifespan will increase several times over. I need to borrow. Mirror flower, water moon, void heaven spirit might art. Phoenix dance beyond the 9 heavens. 100 years of cultivation each. Contract successful. I borrowed 300 years. How did I only barely break through to the 2nd layer of core formation? If Luo Bingshuan had heavenly spiritual roots and borrowed this much, She'd probably be close to reaching the divine transformation realm. Mixed spiritual roots, huh? I'd better try out the new secret manuals first. Void Heaven Spirit Might Art, 3rd level. Not bad. Just the spiritual pressure alone can make a mid-stage core formation opponent lose focus. Phoenix dance beyond the 9 heavens. I can currently split into 3 divine forms. My ability to stay alive just got even stronger. As for Mirror Flower Water Moon, without a test subject, it's hard to judge its effects. The entire Hanjiao Peak only has 2 people besides me. Ayan is only at foundation establishment. She's too weak to be a useful reference. As for using it on my master, that would be like lighting a lamp in a latrine and asking to die. Looks like I'll have to find a chance to use it on junior sister Luo. She is used to me crushing her by now anyway. But these are only supporting techniques. If I want overwhelming power, I still need to raise my cultivation. Karma Sword. Borrow 100 years of Hanjiaolu's cultivation. Excellent. The second layer of core formation perfected. The same 100 years. From Hanjiaolu brought a cultivation increase, far greater than the combined effect of those 3 secret manuals. Looks like the best way to quickly raise my real strength is to borrow cultivation from others. It's the best value. $480 years, principal and interest. Hey, I'm buried in debt.
10 years.
Karma Sword. What does this hidden deadline mean? Host credit rating has increased. Higher credit limits and longer terms with lower interest rates have been unlocked. Credit rating? Right, it was after the sword bamboo incident. I borrowed freely and paid it back in full. So that's how I raised my credit rating. Thank goodness. Having 10 years takes a lot of pressure off. Wait, that's not right. I owe this much. 3 years or 10 years. Does it really make much difference? Whatever. When there are enough lice, you stop feeling itchy. When the debt piles up, you stop worrying. On the path of pretending to be a genius. There's no turning back for me now. Third Elder. Third Elder, they're back. Patriarch, Grand Elder.
I'm back.
Third Elder, you've worked hard. How is Yanner? After going to the Zhuanyuan sect? Rest assured, Patriarch. Yanner has been completely transformed. He's mature and steady now, nothing like the old him. He even took first place in the Zhuanyuan sect's newcomer competition. Good, good. Just as expected of my son. The Zhuanyuan sect has lacked promising young disciples in recent years. First place among newcomers doesn't mean much. If he truly has what it takes, he should represent the sect and place at the Cloud Province Immortal Gathering. That would bring glory to the Zhou family. Grand Elder, Yenner winning the title, is already a huge blessing. Why do you have to... a blessing? It's nothing but a frog in a well amusing itself. Grand Elder. What do you mean? Have you forgotten, Patriarch? My grandson Zhou Yuan is in Jiang sect, another major sect in Yunzhou. At the last Yunzhou Immortal Gathering, Yuan are ranked among the top 50 individually, though he can't compare to those monsters. Among Yunzhou's younger generation,
He's firmly in the top tier.
that's the true gathering of Yunzhou's prodigies. They face every genius in Yunzhou. Zhuanyuan's sect is now suffering from a lack of successors. What does an internal rookie competition even mean? If Zhou Yan really has what it takes, he should compete at the Immortal Gathering. Zhou Yuan is indeed outstanding. It's a blessing for the Zhou family. But Yanner is also a unicorn of our family. He may not be inferior to Zhou Yuan in the future. The future? The position of patriarch and heir can't rely on the future alone. My grandson Zhou Yuan has already shown his edge. What's your son got? Grand Elder, are you coveting the heir's position? Patriarch, Grand Elder. We're all family. Why take it this far? I'm only stating the facts. The family's future must be decided by strength. Don't place your hopes on a genius who can't even attend the Yunzhou Immortal Gathering.
Men!
Grand Elder. What exactly happened to Zhou Yan? This subordinate doesn't know. You don't know? I ordered you to intercept and kill him on the road. I told you to leave no trace. Didn't you report that he was dead? Do you know how much effort this old man spent creating that opportunity for you? I went to great lengths to make Zhou Yan travel without a guardian. There was no room for error. The servants traveling with him died as well. We saw Zhou Yan stop breathing with our own eyes, to make absolutely sure. We even stabbed him several more times in the chest. Then how did he reach Zhuanyuan's sect alive? And become the top rookie? That's impossible. Unless he isn't the original Zhou Yan. Could he have come back from the dead? This subordinate wouldn't dare speculate. Useless. Whether he's a man or a ghost. We simply do it again. Investigate. I want to know exactly what happened to Zhou Yan. From the moment he left the Zhou family, until he entered Zhuanyuan's sect. Don't miss a single detail. Yes, sir. Zhou Yan. Whatever secret you're hiding, it won't stop my grandson Zhou Yuan. Everyone, I called you here today to prepare for the upcoming Yunzhou Immortal Gathering. How are the disciples from each peak doing? Sect Master. My chief disciple from Spirit Sword Peak, Zhao Juxiao, is currently stuck at the 9th level of core formation.
His heaven through sword art is only at the early 5th level.
Taking a high rank at the Immortal Gathering won't be difficult. But against those saintly sons and daughters, the disciples of Radiant Peak are in the same situation. Their talent limits them. They can only reach the level of core disciples. That's right. They can't compare to the monsters other sects specially cultivate. Sect Master, if this continues, our sect will receive fewer and fewer resources. Resources are secondary. What's important is that we can't rank near the top. What will outsiders think of Zhuanyuan's sect? They'll think our sect has declined. Even some allied clans have begun sending us fewer disciples. In another 100 years, I'm afraid Zhuanyuan sect will fall out of Yunzhou's ranks of top immortal sects. Exactly, that's the real crisis. The reason I place such high hopes in him is that I hope he'll become our future pillar. Sect Master, everyone, I believe the matter of our sect's saintly son and daughter should be put on the agenda. The saintly son? Sect Master, you can't be serious. That's right. The position has been vacant for 20 years. Could you be planning to recommend your newest disciple, the heavenly spiritual root, Luo Bingshuan? Her aptitude is certainly sufficient. Sect Master, Luo Bingshuan's talent is extraordinary. We naturally acknowledge that. But she's only at the foundation establishment stage. Exactly. How could she convince everyone? The direct disciples of every peak are all watching that position. Number. The one I intend to recommend isn't Bingshuan. It's Zhou Yan. Zhou Yan? My disciple? What's going on? Zhou Yan. Sect Master, you aren't joking, are you? Isn't he only an upper grade spiritual root? Being a direct disciple is already his limit. The position of saintly son?
He isn't qualified for that.
Even if he won the rookie competition, in terms of future achievement, his ceiling is still lower than Luo Bingshuan's. Exactly. When all is said and done, he's still only at foundation establishment. Who said he's at foundation establishment? My Zhou Yan, after transforming his sword seed, has long since reached the core formation stage. Core formation? Could he have comprehended sword intent in the sword mound? Sword intent? That's not all. He also subdued the sword spirit inside. Peak Master Jiyu, Brother Jiyu, Ancestor Jiyu, give Zhou Yan to me. Let him become my personal disciple. I'll teach him everything I know. Get lost. Even so, he just entered core formation. Is that enough to secure the position of saintly son? Comprehending sword intent and subduing a sword spirit isn't enough? You're all underestimating him. He absorbed the sword intent of the entire sword mound. That was the complete legacy left behind by every sword cultivator who ever trained in Zhuanyuan sect. What? To restore the sword mound to its original state, Junior Brother Lin, Spirit Sword Peak would have to sacrifice at least 10 more generations. So the core formation stage you see is only a disguise. Zhou Yan's true strength is probably at the nascent soul stage. A prodigy like this, even compared with the saintly sons of other sects at the Yunzhou Immortal Gathering, wouldn't be inferior in the slightest. In fact, at this Yunzhou Immortal Gathering, Zhuanyuan sect may very well take the title. Princess Lu, please, let me teach him. As long as you give Zhou Yan to me, I'll give you my sect's treasured Starforge iron, the pride of Ling Jianfeng. I'll even give you my 300-year-old enlightenment tea. That's all. Just give me the word, and I'll give you anything. In your dreams. That brat was hiding so much from us.
He absorbed the sword intent of the entire sword mound.
His power rivals the nascent soul realm. What a naughty boy. How dare he hide something so important from his master? Everyone, regarding Zhou Yan's appointment as the Holy Son, does anyone still object? The sect master is wise. Standing Peak has no objections. With talent like that, he should be our Holy Son. We second the motion. What a waste. What a terrible waste. The matter of Zhou Yan absorbing the sword seed is our sect's highest secret. What you heard today is known only to the peak masters here. Any leak will be punished under sect law. We obey the sect master's decree. Finally, I've paid off half of my breathing debt. The more you borrow, the harder it is to repay. But as long as I use it wisely and pull off something big, I can use the resources to speed up repayment. That's the proper path. The most important thing now is the upcoming Yunzhou Immortal Gathering.
I need to plan carefully.
Master, what do you mean by pull off something big?
I mean,
Senior brother Joe, are you there?
come in.
Senior brother Joe, the sect urgently summons you. All disciples must report to Zhuanshan Square at once.
Got it.
What a powerful aura. Could they be the sect's veteran direct disciples? Everyone's here. Did something major happen? Are we going to war?
What a grand assembly.
Look, the 18 peak masters are on the platform. And all the senior brothers and sisters from each peak are here too. I summoned you all.
Only to announce one thing. Our Zhuanyuan sect
Will appoint a holy son today.
a holy son?
They're appointing one in our generation. Who is it? Could it be Senior Sister Luo Bingshuan, the Heavenly Spirit root? Then she should be the Holy Maiden.
A holy son?
They already decided? I haven't even started showing my strength, and it's already over.
This was beyond my control.
Master, you can't call this a breach of contract.
Master, what is this? Zhou Yan. Come up here.
Starting today, Zhou Yan is the new holy son of our Zhuanyuan sect.
The holy son? Am I still dreaming?
What? It's senior brother Zhou Yan?
Did I hear that right?
Why him instead of senior sister Luo Bingshuan? He's only a superior spiritual root. How can he outrank so many direct disciples? Just as expected of the rival I chose. Sect master, this. How could I possibly be worthy? You have both virtue and ability. There's no need to be modest. As the holy son, you must set an example for our sect, Zhou Yan. You'll lead our team at the upcoming Yunzhou Immortal Gathering. You must restore our Zhuanyuan sect's former glory. And take first place. Take first place? Didn't you say I was just going to see the world? With the Holy Sun leading us, victory is assured. It's our sect's good fortune. Our sect is truly blessed.
Good, good.
Let those outsiders see what a true sword genius looks like.
Why is that old man's gaze so strange?
I'm straight, you know? My good disciple, you've grown quite capable. You even hid your cultivation from me. Come to my room tonight. Your master needs to examine you thoroughly. Hidden cultivation? What is master imagining this time? Why do I feel like I'm in big trouble tonight?
The holy son?
Just because he's been a disciple for less than a year. Sect master, we've been in seclusion for years, guarding the sect's territories. How can the position of holy son be treated like a game? We all have superior spiritual roots. What gives him the right to stand above us? Damn, how did I become everyone's target? Fellow senior brothers and sisters.
What spirit?
Since you refuse to accept this, then let strength decide. Settle this with a contest today. And I will make you accept the result. Zhou Yan, you absorbed the sword intent of the entire sword mound. So your cultivation must have reached the nascent soul realm, far beyond that of your fellow disciples. Remember, stop once the outcome is clear.
Show them mercy.
Nascent soul? Me? Junior brother Zhou Yan, please enlighten me.